Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Dr. Ruth Anderson here with Enlightened World Network. I'm here today with my beautiful soul sister, Teri Angel. Teri and I, on Wednesdays, come on and we do our meditation excavation. Every day on Enlightened World Network, we have a live guided meditation. And on Wednesdays, Teri and I come on together and we don't know where it's heading. We literally go into meditation with you along with us, and we experience whatever our guides have for us for the day. So we invite you to sit back, meditate along with us, and let's just see what is out there for us today. Teri, thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you. Happy to be here.
All right, so we're just going to take a deep breath, close our eyes, settle into your chair. Block out any distractions that are happening around you. Let's just go inward. And slow your breathing. Take a couple of deep cleansing breaths, nice and slow in, and nice and slow out. Let's go with the intention of going to our third eye. We'll take a deep breath in and stretch that third eye open with that breath. So take a deep breath in. And release it. And now staying with the third eye, that felt like it stretched sideways. Now we're going to stretch front to back. So take a deep breath in and stretch the third eye front to back. And release it. Now let's step down into the heart space, the heart chakra, and we'll just do one breath into the heart chakra, expanding on all sides. And let's go down into the root chakra. And we're going to expand going down into Mother Gaia. So let's take a deep breath in and expand downward. And release. While we're in that root chakra, let's take a deep breath and expand out to the sides. Just watch as those roots grow off to the sides. So a deep breath in. And release. Teri, I'm already sensing Archangel Metatron and Divine Mother, but would you please ask in the archangels?
Absolutely. So let's go into the energy of Archangel Raphael, inviting Raphael to come in with the energy of air. So you might feel a cool breeze, you might feel warmth on your face as Raphael comes closer. This energy of healing that helps us to open up to whatever is going on inside. And then we're calling in Archangel Michael. Michael comes in with the energy of fire. So if your area where you're at is starting to heat up, that's definitely Michael. And Michael is the great protector the guardian, and guides us to release anything that we don't need to hold on to. And then we invoke Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel comes in for clarity. Gabriel brings the element of water. So if you feel a coolness, if you feel refreshed, that's Gabriel coming very close to where you are right now. And then we call in Archangel Uriel, bringing in the earth energy, helping us to ground, just like what Ruth was doing with us, to bring her energy down to the earth. See Uriel helping us to feel into that crystalline center, to really feel that energy of grounding and balance. And I do feel Metatron just patiently waiting to be heard, to give us messages, to help guide us in this meditation today. I also feel Sandalphon coming up from the earth, bringing in all of the vortexes of energy for us. And I'm giving gratitude as Divine Mother comes very present into our circle. And I feel the Christ consciousness opening up all the energy, pulling it all together into the oneness. And asking for our Creator, Divine Source, to help us to understand the messages, to understand the visions, to understand this meditation that's taking place today. And wrapping all of that up in the circle, just give yourself a moment and allow yourself to be enclosed in all this beautiful energy. And any of the other angels that want to come through, any of the ascended masters, whoever wants to be here right now, we just invite in those that are coming in for our best and highest good at this time. So take that breath in again, and let's just sit with their energy and see what they want to show us today.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. They've been showing me for a couple of minutes now the crystalline grid as we talk about it, and the galactic crystal grid, and them coming together and fusing. I'm not sure that they were ever separate, but they were showing that to me over and over. And I said the words in my head, what do you want us to share? And Divine Mother and Archangel Metatron all pointed to what they were showing me. It was like, okay, we've been showing you for a few minutes now. Why aren't you talking about it? Okay, I love that. Teri, you have been shown information about the galactic crystalline grid. I think this would be the perfect time to share some of that.
I think so too. We've talked about the grids that are coming, the vortexes that are coming forth from our earth plane and up above the earth plane and the ethers, and how those beautiful vortexes of energy all across our earth have just shone a light so that when we go into them, they're very powerful, and we connect with them with our energy to help light up that grid. The galactic grid comes to us from all of the universe. So any of the planets, the stars, everything comes together in that grid, and it looks so beautiful, like this big spider web, and everything has its place. Everything is bringing forth a different energy with each point. Like on the earth grid, we feel the power of that energy, but it's like a spotlight that opens up when we connect to it. This galactic grid is more expansive, but it's also interwoven and connected in such a beautiful way. And we're all part of it, even though it is coming from other planets. Our Earth planet is part of that. It's part of the galaxy. So I see us in the Earth just sitting there in all of its beauty with that beautiful blue glow. And then I see the other planets connecting in with us. It's like a stream of light. And I see it like a spider web, like everything connects to everything else. And the Native Americans have a term for this, and I can't pronounce it, so I won't even try. But the meaning of that term is all are related. And that's what this galactic grid is showing us, the connectedness, how we're all related to each other. There is no separation, just as we say with us here on earth and that connectedness, we're all related, we're all one. It's the same with this grid that I'm looking at. Everything connects to everything else. There's no separation. And that's what they're teaching us right now, is to not see one planet as different from the others. Yeah, it has different characteristics, but just as us humans don't all look the same, the planets don't all look the same. So it's a huge message for us to see the oneness expanding out. We've always just talked about it as the humans that are having their experience, the angels, the ascended masters. But now it's really opening up for us to see, and to see where we fit in that web of everything that is. It's so beautiful, Ruth, to watch that web just being woven and moving. And just like a spider web, when something shakes that web, everything is shaken. All the energy affects everything. So if one planet is sending out a burst of energy, all the planets feel it. All the inhabitants of every planet feels that energy.
Yes, while you were talking, Terry, I was seeing very similar images, and I was hearing the words "all are one."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, consistent messages today.
Yeah, we've always tried to separate like the things that are out there in quotes in the galaxy, and that we're not that. We see it as separate, as something foreign, something alien, even. But we're all related, and that's what I keep hearing over and over again. We're all related. So if we can get to that point of oneness, then we're going to have that big vision, the vision that shows us where we are in that web, how we fit in, how our energy affects everything, not just on the earth plane. I love this vision they're showing us today.
Mm-hmm. No, it's interesting, Terry, because what I was seeing was around the planet Earth, the web, the grid that I was seeing was like a blue, a deep royal blue, and the grid that I was seeing, the galactic grid that I was seeing, was coming in like an aqua, sparkly, and then what they did for me was they put that aqua sparkly completely around the planet Earth because it encompasses everything. And now they're interweaving the two webs together, almost with like unseen crochet hooks connecting the grids, the dark blue and the aqua.
Yeah, I've always seen the grid coming up from the earth, meeting with the one above the earth. And now this one just kind of takes it all in. It's all together.
Right. But I can really feel the expansiveness of having the planet Earth's grid expanded. It just feels like we can exhale. And I never thought of the grid around the planet Earth as um, being restrictive, because it isn't. But just making it larger by hooking in with this larger galactic grid just feels so expansive.
Yeah, it really does. It's opening things up for us, opening our eyes. And whenever we learn something new or are aware of something that we weren't aware of before, there is that expansive growth. Our mind just goes off in different directions, searching for what that's all about. And that's what this grid is helping us to do. It's helping us to expand beyond our planet and pull in everything that's out there in the galaxy.
Well, and I'm seeing Archangel Metatron. I know he's really involved in all of this.
Mhm. Yeah, you know, right now, Ruth, if you look at a really dark place on the earth plane at night and you look up at the sky, you can actually see the Milky Way. You can see the galaxy. And I was doing that just this past week. I was out where there were no lights. It was just total darkness at night. And it's so beautiful. And at first I thought, is it cloudy? Because the sky was clear, but
Right.
I see this expanse of something there. And the more I tuned into it and looked, it's just millions and millions of stars that are just there and so open. And that's what I see this grid showing us is the expansiveness, the openness that we can all look at and see with our very eyes. So beautiful.
So, excuse me, Terry, in one of our other meditations, we were seeing galactic archangels and how they are equal to the other archangels. And I've always seen Archangel Metatron as somewhat galactic. I think he's a hybrid, if I were to guess, between the typical angelic archangel and the galactic archangels. I just see him with a foot in each realm. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. His energy has always been so expansive, and that's what I felt from the moment I realized who he was. So it does make sense that he's just in everything, whether it's on our planet, on other planets, he's there. He is the presence that is consistent with everything that is. And these galactic archangels, they have that same energy as the ones we're so familiar with. Like with Michael, we all know that protective energy, that really great feeling of a big brother that's taking care of us and not letting anything happen to us. I feel that with one of the galactic angels, and I don't know any of their names yet. I don't know that we even need to have a name for them, but I see that in these angels that are standing, they're kind of standing by. And when I look at them, there's like a line of them just standing there, observing and helping us to open up to what we're being shown. So they have a counterpart it seems, with our angels that we're so familiar with. And I feel like there's going to be more and more information coming forward on them.
Well, and I see the lineup, and it's interesting because I'm seeing Archangel Michael linking arms with one of the galactic archangels, and I'm getting goosebumps as I'm saying it. I'm seeing that with Raphael as well. And I'm just wondering out loud if there is like an alter ego, wrong word, but like a twin of Michael that's a galactic Archangel Michael, or if it's just a partner. You know how the different archangels will have female partners.
Right.
I'm wondering if they have galactic partners.
Mm. Yeah, I'm getting a huge confirmation on that. Yeah, and just like our angels, there's like so many legions of these angels. It's very expansive when I look at that lineup and look at them standing by. It's like they're just on alert to help us. It's just like, just say the word. It's like we would dial 911 if we needed help. They're standing by for us to acknowledge them. And that's what's happening now, is they're starting to come forward in our meditations and in our time that we really tune in to the help that we do have in the angelic realm.
Teri, can you see Archangel Michael and his counterpart? Can you see them together?
Yes.
Feel into that energy for a moment. I see it's like a Venn diagram, how each of them by themselves is strong, and you put them together, and that intersection between the two is massive, massively strong. But it's interesting because with the archangels that we work with, I see that they all have a counterpart, and I don't see that for Metatron.
Right.
It is because Metatron is in both realms.
I think so. And I'm trying to figure out Michael's counterpart. Michael has his sword. I'm not sure what it is that I'm seeing with his counterpart.
Yeah, it's not an old fashioned sword.
Mm. But I definitely see a shield with him as well.
Well, and I love how comfortable they are with each other, which tells me that they've been together for a long time. We're just the ones now being able to see it. And I see Divine Mother with a divine feminine counterpart.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is just the beginning, Teri, of that veil being lifted so we can learn more and more.
Yeah, it's kind of like an introduction.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to be introduced. And so here they are. Here they are coming forward and just saying, we're ready for you to acknowledge us. They've always been there. That's what I'm seeing, just like our angels were created by Source, by Creator, and given to us for whatever help is needed. And the same with the galactic angels. They've always been there.
Teri, I'm hearing that this is what we're presenting today. I'm not hearing that there's more. Are you getting that same message, or are you getting that there's more?
No, I am getting that. And I'm just seeing Michael, and I don't know the name, but his counterpart. And they're just both, like you were saying, how they linked arms. They're just both standing in that protective mode, helping us not to go into any fear, not go into any projection or anything else other than just being and acknowledging. And I just want to give gratitude. I'm so grateful that they showed us this today, and that we're able to have this experience with them today. And I just got a nod, like they appreciate the gratitude.
I'm just thinking how this step feels so monumental, and in about a week, this step will feel like it was a baby step.
Mm-hmm.
That there's going to be so much more coming in. Well, and I'm getting a clearing of my throat chakra, which to me means that I need to clear whatever so I'm comfortable bringing this groundbreaking information in because it stretches me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I noticed we were both clearing our throats. So that is a sure sign that we're clearing out the old energy. We're clearing out anything that was stagnant, anything that was stuck, so that the whole throat chakra, the communication center, can open up to receive and to speak. And that's our job. That's what we are supposed to do, is bring this through.
That's sweet. I just saw Divine Mother putting her, you know, when we say goodbye, we'll put our hands in a prayer position, and yeah, that's Divine Mother just did that. Beautiful, beautiful.
It is.
Teri,
It's all divine.
it is. It is all divine. Teri, thank you so much for walking this walk with me. Can't fathom I would be doing this by myself. So thank you.
I feel the same. Thank you. Thank you to all the listeners for having an open mind. Just open up to it and let it be unfolding for you just as it is for us.
Well, and we do know that this is a fascinating time. And we do really believe that we are learning and being shown more and more about connecting with the galactic realm every day. It's just coming in, download, and total goosebumps again. We're exploring that, and we're exploring that out loud, and we're exploring that with you. And I think the reality is it's here and it's going to be coming in. So if we can make that transition easier for you, let us do that because we're doing that transition out loud. So, thank you all for being here. So much love to each and every one of you. If you have been following us, you're brave.
Yes, pat yourself on the back.
Yeah, yeah. So much love to each and every one of you. Take good care and God bless.
Bye, everybody.